thought this would be this scary.
We are Tal and Mads, a nurse and a teacher who fell in love while traveling the world together. We built a camper van to take us and our dog Bowie to some pretty spectacular places. Right now we're traveling all throughout Alaska. Last week we splurged on a sightseeing tour of the tallest mountain in North America. We thought our Alaska experience had peaked.
This is the craziest thing.
Until this week's adventure. We're going to need a strong coffee because today we are going ice climbing on the Matanuska Glacier. What did we get ourselves into?
I'm extra sleepy this morning because I was so excited last night. I could barely fall asleep. Whenever I know that we have to wake up for something special or different or exciting in the morning, I can't fall asleep at night. Can anyone relate?
For those of you who don't know, ice climbing is exactly how it sounds. You climb up frozen water using double axes and really rigid crampons. Am I nervous? Yeah, I guess you could say that, because we'll be doing it on one of the biggest glaciers in the world with no experience.
Am I nervous? Not really, because basically I'm a monkey.
You were born for this. The only problem, no, you weren't born for this because your lips turn blue even when you're swimming in warm water, so.
I hate the cold. Go to Alaska.
And when a tour guide says, bring snacks, we're filling our bag. So right now we're preparing our lunch and snacks for the day. We're probably overdoing it. The glacier we're ice climbing at?
That's it. Whenever I have to sign a waiver, all I think about is I might die, and it's not their fault. That's all I think.
That's what you're saying.
Leave on the big deck right here in 10 minutes. He'll get you geared up, ready to go from there.
Amazing.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you guys.
We're gonna start gearing up right at 9. You'll have a pile of gear in front of you. Go ahead and just take a seat, relax, take off your bag. We're gonna be here for a hot second.
Ready to go?
Levi is taking us out on the glacier today. He's so experienced. He just taught us everything we need to know about all of the gear, crampons, spikes, fancy shoes, harnesses, helmets, so many things. And now we're going to jump in this super cool car and head over to the glacier. He's using a crevasse rescue system to close the door.
Sick.
Here we go again, straight into the wild. Here we go again, walking on the high wire. If we fall, we're gonna do it in style. We just get back up again, get back up again, get back up again. We do it in style.
Apparently we gotta be bold, start cold, so we're gonna delayer before we even start. Let's go.
This is the bridge to get onto the glacier.
In case you didn't know, glaciers are massive accumulations of snow that compress into ice over thousands of years. This glacier, the Matanuska Glacier, is over 20,000 years old, and at 27 miles long by 4 miles wide, it's the largest glacier accessible by car in the United States.
Right here is where we're gonna get those micro spikes on.
So we are just beginning the 2-mile hike into the glacier to reach where we'll start ice climbing for the day.
And we have to hike in single file because Levi is constantly assessing where it's actually safe to walk.
Because those big cracks and holes in the ice, if you let them kill you, they will.
Here we go again, taking to the streets. Here we go again, marching to our own beat.
We're getting close to the suit up spot. Dishwashing gloves.
All right, time to get geared up for our first test climb.
You basically do little steps. Think inchworming your way up, okay? Straight in. Stand up on it, trust it. Take the other one.
Wow.
I'm just laughing to myself right now because less than 1 year ago, Tally and I were dying laughing at the word crampons because we had no idea what they were.
Sorry, am I the only person that just found out there's a word? Crampons? Did you know this word?
I thought somebody was talking about something that rhymed with tampons earlier. Flash forward, and we are using the crampons to their fullest abilities. So we just did a quick practice on how to use the tools and started trying to feel comfortable in the crampon boot situation. And now Ryan is taking the lead on the first climb and he's killing it.
I'm over here panic eating.
The only thing better than having AG1 first thing in the morning is having AG1 with glacier water.
Okay, maybe recommending that you drink your AG1 with glacier water isn't the most practical, but we had to do it. We cannot recommend AG1 enough, especially on days like today when you find yourself hiking onto a glacier to go climb some ice. Since we started drinking AG1, we have noticed so many of the incredible benefits, but the one we're most thankful for today is the improvement in our energy levels. Out here in Alaska, we knew we would be surrounded by activities that get our blood pumping, so we have been meticulous about drinking our AG1 every single day. It really feels like the best thing I can give to my body first thing in the morning. In less than 60 seconds and just one scoop, you're getting vitamins, minerals, adaptogens, antioxidants, prebiotics, probiotics, and so much more. Put yourself first and try AG1 today. Go to athleticgreens.com/talandmads and you'll receive a free gift when you use our link. You'll get 5 free travel packs and 1 whole year's supplies worth of a vitamin D dropper. Now let's get back to the glacier.
All right.
Ice climbing proved to be a little bit more difficult than we thought. It looks so simple, but if you kick your foot or swing your axe at even the slightest angle, you're going down.
Woo! There you go. Keep that elbow in.
With a little practice, we felt like we were starting to get the hang of it. You made it. Cool. Woo! So it was time to continue the hike in search of something a little bit more challenging, but not without a pit stop to a glacier pool.
Cause these are the good times.
Wow. Epic.
These are the good times. I really, really want to get it right.
Oh, and we're going into that canyon. Look at the color of this water. I can't wait to drink that.
Well, we're pretty thirsty, and what better way to get some water than from a glacier stream?
These are the good times.
Oh my god.
These are the good times. I really, really want to get it right. Don't want to waste another minute or a second on the line. Looking for a sign. These are the good times.
Are you awake? We have graduated from our first climb and now we are getting into the big, bad, and scary stuff, as Levi says. And he is actually going to lower us into a canyon.
So right now everything's filled with water at the bottom.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna lower you down into it.
Woo! And then we get to ice climb straight back up. It is pretty scary. I'm not feeling so coordinated. So I just am going to be careful and have fun, I guess.
Levi is grounding the anchor for us to be belayed down.
This is what's called a V-thread. These are ice screws. They're all hollowed out on the inside like a straw.
He's using these cool ice screws that drill a passageway through the ice to fish a rope through.
As I take it out, it makes like a little channel.
We're gonna try to not think about the fact that we're being held up by a piece of ice. as you may have just witnessed, I got a little gutty with the drone. I went into the canyon. The drone is now lost to nature. They're gonna hopefully retrieve it so that it doesn't litter and stay there forever, but we can't get it back. I am not that sad about it because that drone already died back in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
We already mourned it and it came back to life, so that was just like its last hurrah.
Are you ready?
No.
Right in time for the tornado.
So I'm gonna help you out on this.
Okay. Knee down.
Both knees and reach over with one leg and kick into the wall. There you go. All right, do another step down, nice and slow. Slow and steady wins the race. Edges are always the most awkward part.
Yeah.
You're almost there. Hardest part's over. Okay. Take a
Wow.
breath. Nice and easy.
Wow, that is sick. It's scary. I don't think I thought this would be this scary. This is pretty hardcore.
Okay, the wind is definitely picking up. We are experiencing all of the seasons while on this glacier. Talia just headed down into the canyon. The first part where you have to lower yourself off of the edge is definitely the trickiest, weirdest part. But I'm sure she's having so much fun down there now.
Perfect, just like that. Get those feet nice and wide so you're stable. There you go.
Okay. Wow.
All right, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay. Am I climbing from here?
Yeah, but let me get your picture first. Okay. Swing, swing. Put those feet up, nice and straight in. There you go. Push those hips into the ice. There you go.
Anyone that does any climbing knows that you have to trust the equipment. Nevertheless, every time my crampons slipped or my axe caught an edge, my heart fell into my stomach.
There's no rush either. You can take as many breaks as you want. Awesome. You stand up, push those hips into the ice.
Not graceful at all.
I don't ever take people here. Not all that often. Sometimes we don't even make it to the ice, you know?
Wow.
So you guys definitely earned it on this.
Woo! This is so crazy. We are on a glacier.
Oh, no, I don't trust that. Of course, Maddie picked it up and is a pro ice climber now. The second time, but the drone was gone for that, so you guys couldn't see it. It'll just have to be something she lives with. This is so cool. Oh yeah, that's slippery ice.
Yeah.
The ground feels so funny now.
I feel like a giraffe. Okay.
Time to take everything off.
This really does look like another planet. Yeah. Actually, our guide told us that NASA researchers have come to the Matanuska Glacier to test space rovers because of the glacier's similarities to environments way up in space. On our way back, we stopped at the popular Icefall, an area of the glacier where rapid water formed chaotic crevasses that are extremely dangerous to navigate but equally as beautiful to look at. Oh my god.
What a day. And to top it all off, we got to get Moose Tracks ice cream.
It was not exactly what I pictured eating
For dinner.
and after being pretty cold.
But it's so good.
So good. In all seriousness, we could not recommend Micah Guides enough. They basically feel like a family.
Follow us on Instagram, Mike and Guides.
Nailed it.
It's incredible.
They're so knowledgeable, fun, and it just felt like a choose your own adventure. It wasn't like this rigid tour. It was like, what do you guys feel like doing?
Like we were just with friends.
Yeah.
Shout out to Levi. He took such great care of us. I literally trusted him with my life fully.
In our previous Alaska vlogs, we've spoken a lot about how expensive a lot of these excursions are, and they're kind of hard to swallow, but this one, it was $250, which, you know, before when you're booking it, it feels hefty. Thank you. But when you're doing it and after, it's like the best money you spent.
Yeah. Yeah.
So worth it.
And you're supporting such a wonderful company and all of the people that work for it. Also, on the note of Mica guides being such amazing people, we learned from Levi that it was the 1-year anniversary of a plane crash that happened in the area last year. And the people that work at Mica guides were the first responders to this plane crash. And there was an 8-month baby in the plane crash. They all survived, but they may not have if it wasn't for Mica guides. And they got a Good Samaritan Award at the state fair. Anyways, it just shows the kind of people they are. And I loved that story, so I thought I would share it with you.
Oh, that heater feels so good. Okay, we're gonna delayer and rest up.